Well, good evening, friends, and welcome to a psalm and a song and a little bit of snot. Hope that you are well. I am a little under the weather. I have a cold. So, my health is going to pretty soon match the weather outside because I'm going to have a cold, and it is about to be cold and snowy here. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are warm and dry and comfortable wherever you are because, Lord, there's lots of places for it to be cold and uncomfortable. So, this is a psalm and a song. Our psalm for this evening is the entirety of the 64th psalm. It's not a very long one. Here it is. Hear my voice, O God, in my complaint. Preserve my life from the dread enemy. Hide me from the secret plots of the wicked, from the scheming of evildoers, who whet their tongues like swords, who aim bitter words like arrows. Shooting from ambush at the blameless, they shoot suddenly and without fear. They hold fast to their evil purpose. They talk of laying snares secretly, thinking, who can see us? Who can search out our crimes? We have thought out a cunning, conceived plot, for the human heart and mind are deep. But God will shoot his arrow at them. They will be wounded suddenly. Because of their tongue, he will bring them to ruin. All who see them will shake with horror. Then everyone will fear. They will tell what God has brought about and ponder what he has done. Let the righteous rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in him. Let all the upright in heart glory. Ooh. One of the great things about the Psalms, sort of accidentally that I picked the Psalms, is that these are prayers and songs that are almost 3,000 years old. And so I know that there have been many interpretations and translations and things that have changed the language over time. But that same sentiment from 2,800 years ago still rings true today, doesn't it? When you hear that psalm about someone who feels wrong, who feels that they have been the victim of evildoers, who feel that people are able to say things and do things without any worry or any fear of persecution or prosecution. Yes. I think that plays into so much of life today, is that people have for many years felt that there's classes of people who get away with anything. But this psalm speaks to God's power, and by that speaks to God's time. I am happily not privy to God's time. And I think that's for the best, because if I knew, I'd probably be very disappointed. After all, I want everything lickety-split. I want everything when I want it. I want everything to happen in the timely manner that I want it to happen. And I don't know why it doesn't happen that way. But here I am. And all things in God's own time. It's a challenge, though, to sit with that. It's a challenge when people seem to be getting away with everything. It's a challenge in this time and every time when the world just doesn't seem fair. And what do you do with that? What do you do with that sense of unfairness? I can tell you from my vantage point, a lot of people get angry. They get spiteful. There's a lot of despair about being able to find any kind of good space to be in. All kinds of negative feelings. And I get that, and I don't blame anybody for having those. But into that mix, we bring the Psalms again. And it's so good to hear somebody else who has been through that same problem, same time, same human affliction as what we suffer from. Misery loves company, yes. But I think that there's something so wonderful about knowing that there's nothing new under the sun. And if you ever doubt that, think of the other end of the extreme, that whatever it is that you are suffering from, if you were the first person to ever go through it and no one could understand how you feel, how lonely that would be. And yet here is the psalmist writing this prayer, this song to God about how unfair the world is and about how the person is being mistreated and how strong their faith is that God will make everything right. It's hard to sing a song about God making everything right when it feels as if the world is topsy-turvy and everything is wrong. So that is my challenge. And I offer that to you as your challenge, to sing a song of faith in a God that will make everything right. Not in my ability or even in my hands to make it all right, but to trust that God will. And if I am called upon to be the hands and feet, then may I say yes and go willingly and without question. So that's my thought on the Psalms today. I hope that it is your thought as well. You can tell I don't have much of a singing voice, but I was thinking of a song that my German friends taught me, God's love is so wonderful. And it goes like this. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. So wunderbar groß. So wonderfully big. So can we try that? Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. So wunderbar groß. One more time. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. Gottes Liebe ist so wunderbar. So wunderbar groß. Oh, friends, it's good to be with you. Snows are coming here, so I hope that you are well and safe and have enough bread and milk and all the things that you need. And I hope that we can gather again next week. It's good to see you. Good to spend time with you. I'll see you next time.